Man, Yvette, this backyard is incredible. Feels great out here, huh?
It's amazing. I cannot believe this is the same backyard.
I told you we were going to take this thing up 11.5 notches. So now that we've brought it up here, don't you think we should break it down and show the people what we've done out here?
That's right. Well, let's get started with the outdoor kitchen.
All right, let's go.
This is such a great outdoor kitchen. I love the way the grill is just built into the stone wall. There's lots of counter space to set out all your goodies. And I like the way we designed the kitchen to fit in with the existing columns. It really ties the space together.
It really does, Yvette. And notice also how we took this outdoor kitchen and we transitioned it right into the seating wall. The natural stone carries right through the screen. It really makes a connection with the outside.
It does, Tony. You know, I noticed the circle shape here in the patio.
I know, isn't that cool? Once again, we're working with the concept of trying to connect to the outside. Instead of just slapping a patio out there, we took this kitchen and transitioned it through the screen outside and then brought the circle shape inside the screen. We're really blurring that line and making a connection with the outside.
You know, Tony, most of the time I don't know what in the world you're talking about, but I have to admit, this is a stellar design.
Isn't it? It is. It is a stellar design. Let's go check out the water feature. Come on.
This is such a great water feature, Tony. Sometimes I forget how much natural sound really adds to a project.
Yep. Looks good too.
Tony, that was just so profound. Well, now that we've talked about the great kitchen and this amazing water feature, let's go take a look at the patios.
So Yvette, check out how cool these patios turned out. You know, we were able to bring it right through the screen, build these retaining walls, and make it terraced. It really turned out awesome. Anytime you have elevation change to deal with, you can step down patios and it gives it so much more interest. Do you remember what this place looked like before?
Tony, I mean, the screen enclosure just looked tacked onto the house. It just stuck out like a sore thumb. But now with the patios and the terracing, it just all fits together into a great design.
All right, with the landscape for this project, we went ahead and the clients had some existing crepe myrtles and we transplanted that. Really with the landscape out here, we took and reused a lot of the plants that they had and we just organized it to make a lot better feeling space. Now over here what we did was bring a bed out from the screen enclosure really just to soften it up. And here we planted an oak tree that in years to come, this is really going to give some great shade to the patio. So when you're thinking about landscape, you want to think about how it looks, but also think about how plants are going to develop in the future. On this side of the yard with the landscape, the clients had some existing podocarpus Japanese yew hedges, but they were spread apart so far that it didn't give them much privacy. So we wanted to come in and fill in and use once again what they had, and then we came in with some lower plantings to really layer the landscape down. Once again, just to give some more separation from the neighbors. I'm so excited how this landscape turned out. I mean, you can see all the color out here and the blooms just really brings the whole backyard to life.
Tony, I just love when our clients don't forget about a very important thing. That's a path to lead their guests from the driveway to the backyard.
Yeah, and this one worked out great. I don't want to overstate it too much, but we put the walkway here at the end of the drive because it really frames this view to the water. Turned out great. Plus it allowed us to put this nice curve into it so you can't really see what's in the backyard. It gives some intrigue to the project, like what's back there? What's back there? Let's go check it out. Come on.
All right. Tony, these are great looking rocks, but what are they and why are they here?
Good question, Yvette. In fact, a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about. So perfect, it almost seems like we scripted it that way. Yeah, aren't they awesome looking? These are the Mexican beach rocks, and they're so beautiful. But you know, the client had these container gardens, and they had a problem because they kept leaving scummy residue on their patio. So we came up with this idea to put them in a landscape bed. It really organizes the pots, it looks great, and that way you don't see the scummy residue left underneath the pot. Problem solved creatively. All right, so this project turned out awesome, huh? I told you it was going to turn out great.
It did turn out great, so you be sure to tune in next time for yet another cool and exciting project.
That's right, and if you want us to create a great outdoor paradise for you at your house, Give us a call at 962-7378 or visit us on the web at www.5startvshow.com, where you can view all our archived episodes and look at tons of pictures of great backyard makeovers. And as always, remember, dare to do something cool with your backyard.
He's trying to keep up with me, and he can't do it.
We get to do a bank slate. Take that to the bank and put it in the vault.
Yo, what's up, Santa Claus? Look at this outdoor kitchen. Don't you want one of these for your little elves? Don't cook no elf in here, but your elves can sit down on their yummy little treat. Lots of cookies for you, Santa.
Get on out. Get on out of the pen. Be free. Go be some free turkeys. Be some free-range turkeys. You're such a great guy.
This project really is nice. And this TV show. Thank you for working with me. There's no chance of that happening, but this backyard is going to be awesome. All right, so we've had our 11 cups of coffee and we're ready to get into this thing. You ready, Yvette?
I'm ready, Tony.